What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. In today's video, it is that time once again to catch up with my Funko Pop parcels. And just looking off to my right here, I'm pretty sure everything is anime themed, but let's waste no time and get into the first one. We're going a little bit old school, not too far back, but I did pick up the OG Sasuke as part of the original Naruto wave, which contained Naruto, Sasuke, and Kurama. And for whatever reason, I never picked up this OG Sasuke figure. I honestly don't know why. I was over buying a few things on Magic Madhouse, which I'll show you guys in just a second, and I wanted to get over the free shipping threshold, and I was like, you know what, I don't have this Sasuke, so let's grab it and add it to what is almost like a fairly complete Naruto collection, barring a couple of figures. Of course, we're getting tons more coming out. I feel we're being massively spoiled with both the recent releases and future releases of both Naruto and One Piece. Actually, they're just on fire. I think that's like one good thing Funko are doing. Lots of things they're not doing so good, but like those releases, anime releases in general, most of them are looking pretty fire. Cannot wait for those to come out. But yeah, we finally have the OG Sasuke into the collection. And we go from OG father to OG daughter, because I did also pick up the Sarada from the first wave of Boruto figures, which contained Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki. And again, I don't know why I hadn't picked up Sarada before. Well, I still haven't watched Boruto. I feel like I say that thousands of times on this channel, because I do open up Naruto Kaiu cards, if you guys are wondering as well. There's a link to it if you wanted to check out the playlist. Open up tons of those on the channel. If you're a big fan of Naruto, check those out. The card sets are really, really awesome. But yeah, I guess that's why I just never picked up Sarada, but I have picked up all of the others. Do I have a complete Boruto collection at this point? There might be one or two that I like forgetting off the top of my head. Obviously, new Boruto exclusives coming in as well. Obviously, that Hokage, like the rock sculpture series are like technically like under the Boruto artwork banner, whatever you want to call it. Kakashi coming very soon. That looks to be one of the best pops in my opinion, certainly of that line of Hokage series. But yeah, Sarada, the basic one here. Well, say basic, it's a pretty decent pose. It's probably a lot more going on it, a lot more dynamic than her father. We just saw the Sasuke one from Naruto with the kunai there with the glasses. I know the Sharingan one is coming out very soon, the exclusive. I do have it on pre-order with Danny and Jazz. And if you guys didn't know, today, July 22nd, is actually One Piece Day. I think the festivities started yesterday. They've made a bunch of announcements. We know Gear 5 Luffy, that episode, is coming very, very soon. And the rumors are it's the most expensive anime episode ever made. I know there's been some DLC for, is it Pirates 4 or so? Like, there's a video game. I've never played it. I know there's some new DLC incoming. Pretty sure there are a couple other announcements that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, of course, Funko Pops, right? There is a whole bunch of new Funko Pops that just got announced. Yeah, it was yesterday, right? At the fun days at San Diego Comic-Con. I think it's them in their Wano outfits, isn't it? Like, I'm still way off that. I'm on the Dressrosa arc, if you guys are wondering. 640 episodes in. Pretty sure this is all like 900 plus, if I'm not mistaken. But we're getting, was it Nami, Usopp, I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. It was Nami, Usopp, Robin, Frankie, Chopper, and Sanji, who are all coming. And yeah, they've all got like those kind of different names. Like I said, I think it is like a Wano drop or something like that, but can't wait for those. Again, more fire One Piece Funko Pops incoming. Although sadly, I did miss out on that Yamato drop. It went very, very quickly. Let me know in the comment section below, did anyone manage to get the Yamato Funko Pop, which released, was it earlier this week or was it last week? It's already gone in my head. Anyway, let's move on. I did, of course, pick up a couple of One Piece Funko Pops, some of the older ones. We did get Sabo here, also from Magic Madhouse. If you guys did want to check out the back from that wave, I do actually have all of those figures. And this is actually a really cool pop. I do like it a lot, the detail on it. I think there is a glow-in-the-dark version, which came in a 4-pack, where I think it was just the flames that glow. But I really can't talk too much about the character. I haven't actually met Sabo as an adult. I've only met him as a kid when he had that like sort of mini adventure arc with his adopted brothers Luffy and Ace. Yeah, I don't know when he comes into the story. As I said, I'm on the Dressrosa arc, so I think I saw something like it maybe gets mentioned he's still alive in the arc that I'm watching now, but he probably doesn't come in for another 100-200 episodes, knowing my, well, knowing my luck. I'm gonna get there eventually, so I don't even know why I said that expression, but yeah, like I said, very cool pop. Don't know what's going on with the eye there, maybe some injury, Fire Stick, yeah, it just looks really cool. And I just mentioned him, guys. I have added Fire Fist Ace finally to my One Piece collection for retail. Magic Madhouse have him. It's $11.95, maybe $12.95, can't really remember off the top of my head, but yeah, they have him for retail. Do not go and spend that £30 to £40 for what this pop is currently going for on the second market at Comic Cons, etc. Was he part of the initial wave? I kind of think he was, but I came so late to like One Piece and the whole kind of pop line of figures as well. But we have Luffy, which I do have. Chopper, I have the flopped version. I do have the common on pre-order with Pop Culture as well, which I think it's still on there if you guys did want to get that. We of course now have Ace. I am just missing Trafalgar Law, which I think is one like it's the OG Trafalgar Law. I have the other two, the common and the chase version, where he's doing the room ability. But yeah, this one I think is now one of the more expensive ones in the One Piece line. And you've always got to be happy to get an older pop for retail, regardless of whether it's a reprint, reproduction, whatever you guys want to call it. They do actually have the OG Luffy on Magic Madhouse as well. Well, I say OG, like it's probably not the one with the glossy hair, which was like the initial release, but it's the OG mold, let's put it that way. If you guys wanted to pick that up, as well as Ace, go and check out Magic Madhouse. I cannot recommend them enough. Super fast shipping. Packing, not too bad, not the best, but yeah, decent enough. But yeah, I love this pop. I love Fire Fist Ace. We won't go too much into what happened. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't got as far as me. But when I first met him, I thought he was maybe a little bit dorky. But then I was like, you know what? He's actually pretty cool, pretty badass. Voiced in the English dub by Travis Willingham. The Critical Role guys are all attending MCM Comic Con London at the end of October. So I'm definitely going to get this signed. It's just a little bit annoying that they've now put, well, I kind of get it. They've put a 1 per limit for photos and autographs per person, so it's a bit annoying because he like voiced Roy Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist. He also of course is a part of Critical Role, which I've now been heavily getting into. There's of course Matt Mercer, who is Levi, he's Trafalgar Law. Yusuke from Persona 5, and Liam O'Brien is Gaara in Naruto. Laura Bailey, of course, Toru Honda, or was it Honda? Hondu? Can't remember her name, and she's one of my waifus as well. I should remember her name. But yeah, now that they're putting that 1 per limit, it's going to save me quite a bit of money, I suppose. But on the other hand, I am going to miss getting some things signed. But regardless, can't wait to meet Travis in October. And although this next figure is in the Funko Games line, I guess it's still technically anime. At least it had a very popular anime running for 25 years. There's a new anime on the way. In fact, did the new trailer drop yesterday? I watched it yesterday. I just don't know if it was yesterday when it actually dropped. Anyway, I am rambling, guys. I'm of course talking about Pokemon. We have the new Score Bunny figure into the collection, though it should have actually come with both Arcanine and Glaceon, as I did order the bundle from Pop Culture, but for some reason they've sent them separately. And the Score Bunny pop is pretty cool, guys. I can't really talk too much about it. I know it's one of the newer ones. Is it the newest one? Is Gen 8 the newest? I know he's from Gen 8, from Pokemon Sword and Shield, one of the stars in the Galar region, however you pronounce that. But I haven't played a mainline Pokemon game for ages. I think it was the ones where like Reshiram first came into it. It was on the DS. I can't remember, was it Pokemon Black and White maybe? I can't entirely remember which game it was, but that was the last mainline one I actually played. Do of course play Pokemon Go, but I don't think these starter ones have released yet into the game, so yeah, can't talk too much about it, but it is a pretty cool figure. I do, like before I was thinking, man, it's really weird that they're making like these newer ones when there's so many like older and more popular characters that they could still make. But when you kind of look at it, they are kind of doing it with the waves, where they're like essentially releasing a very new one, then like a sort of middle one, and then an older one. So we've got Arcanine and Glaceon, of course, in this wave. And I actually think, you know, that's probably quite a clever way to do it, because it sort of brings in some of the newer crowd who maybe like miss the older generations and are maybe sort of catching up. And then of course you've got the older generations, people like myself, who want to get some of the older ones too. So I think it's quite a smart way of Funko, like how they're spreading out these releases, to be honest. At least from a marketing standpoint, let's put it that way. We've got 4 more Funko Pops to check out, guys. All of them new from Funko Europe. We've got 3 from My Hero Academia. We do have a really cool one to check out from Demon Slayer as well. Just before I get to that, if you guys have ever purchased from Funko Europe, sometimes they do these things where if you spend a certain amount of money, you get a free gift. And they were giving away some Funkoverse game stuff, but the only one they had in English off the top of my head was Game of Thrones, but that was already sold out. So I actually grabbed a French version of the Marvel Funkoverse game, and check it out, guys. They actually sent me one with the Chase Black Panther. I think that's pretty cool. Well, I say pretty cool, pretty funny, because one of the Funko Pops that I've got, the Hitoshi Shinso figure, is a Chase, and you're now like, well, if they've sent me the Chase of that, have they therefore sent me 2 commons? I guess let's find out. So here we go. At least I'm hoping they're all in here. I haven't opened this up just yet. Here we go. I don't see a Chase sticker. No, we haven't got the Chase. And I think they were upside down for you guys, but there they are, 2 commons. Man, my Chase luck is not going well. Well, we got that Chase Funkoverse thing, and actually, you know what? I did pick up a Chase from a store the other day. Because if you guys have been watching for a while, you'll know my Chase luck is actually pretty decent. I only ever ordered 2. I never do the full 6 thing. I just can't be bothered with the whole resale and all that jazz. So I only ever ordered 2, and more often than not, I do get a common and Chase. Sometimes I don't, and more recently I haven't. Of course, you've just seen with the Shinso figure, as well as this one right here, Toga Inumaki, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I was just calling Bonito Flakes, or Salmon, that's kind of what I remember him as. So I ordered 2 of these from Pop Culture, and lo and behold, I of course got the 2 commons. But then literally 2 days later, I actually was shopping for my nephew's birthday in Smith's Toys, and I went into there. I thought, let's just check out the Funko Pop section, see if they've got anything decent, see if they've got anything new. I did a short on it as well, and I was like, I doubt they'll have any Chases. I've never found one like in the wild at all, apart from maybe like those Funkoverse games, those like mini sets, things like that. And so yeah, I went onto the shelf. There was that common right there, and in the back, guys, was the Chase. So I was very, very happy to find my first ever Chase in the wild. In the UK, I always find Chases in the wild overseas, but I've never found one in my own country. We may as well check this out, because I actually haven't taken him out the box at all. Very, very cool. Different to the common. It's just like the unmasked version, essentially, right? But he does have like the markings on the face. Well, actually, you know what? The hand is actually slightly different. It's kind of pointed more inwards, sort of towards his throat area. He of course had that curse technique where if he spoke, he could, I don't know, like just cause you serious harm. I really need to go back and watch the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll rewatch it, I should say, watch the movie, and then finally watch season 2 once that's all dropped. But I'll get round to that in the next month or so. But yeah, can't wait. Do love the fact though that, like I said, found this Chase in the wild, full retail. And then back to Shinso, guys. This is a significantly better mold than the original one that was an exclusive. I can't remember who it was exclusive to. I do have it in my collection, but yeah, this one a much more dynamic pose with the mask. If you guys were wondering what the Chase is, there's a shot of it. It's just without the mask. Not like an endgame completely must-have Chase, if I'm being honest, but I probably will go and grab it eventually, though I just can't imagine that one being massively expensive. I think it will kind of peter out eventually at around the £25 to £30 mark. Could be wrong, though. I have certainly been wrong multiple times in the past, but yeah, I love the fact that he has the bindings, because what was his quirk, like brainwashing or something like that, right? Where if you responded to him, he could then take control of your body, but if you didn't respond to him, you were like all good. And I think the whole point, I'm trying to remember, man, my memory is no good. Like I think the reason he put the mask on was to then kind of like trick people to an extent. Like, is he the one talking? Is it someone else talking? At least I have like a vague sort of memory of that. Then he has the binding, as I said, and if memory does serve me, did Aizawa not then train him in using the binding and stuff like that? But otherwise, yeah, really cool pop. I think all of these new ones are from season 5, if I'm not mistaken. And by new ones, I mean the latest wave of figures, guys, which you can check out on the back here. We have a new Midoriya, Todoroki, Tenya Ida, Momo, which is this one, Tokiyami, Kaminari, and Hitoshi Shinso as well. I do actually have the, what do I have? I have these 2, that one, and that one. All the exclusives on pre-order. I think all of them, actually no, you know what, I actually haven't ordered the Todoroki one yet, which I think was a Chalice Collectibles one, but all the rest I have, the exclusive ones, are glow in the dark. Oh yeah, and there's a quick look at the front of the box of Momo for you guys. And this is another newly updated sculpt of Momo. I'm trying to remember the old one off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure she had a stick, right? But I feel that one was from the like earlier seasons. As I said, all of these new ones are from season 5. So she has like, I guess this more, well, I don't know if it's more heroic, but it's like a new hero outfit essentially, right? With a cape, still looking very, very revealing, as we've come to see in a lot of anime shows, of course, which are specifically targeted to teenage boys and young adult men, kind of, right? Well, some animes, at least, let's put it that way. She does also come with a cannon, which I think is pretty cool. She, of course, her like quirk is creation, right? And we've seen her create quite a few cannons over the time. So yeah, very, very cool that you do get this little cannon accessory as well. I just think a very cool pop. I like it a lot. And our final pop of the day, guys, is an absolute beaut. I cannot wait to get it out of the box. I'm so happy that I did manage to get it. We have the Shinobu Funko Shop exclusive Demon Slayer figure. And this figure is just wow. Let me just, bravo Funko. They have done an amazing job on this. This may be one of the best Funko Pops of the year. Just look at the design, guys. The literally only thing that could make this better would have been if it glowed in the dark. But so cool. So happy to have got this in the drop. Like, as I said earlier, I did miss Yamato, but managed to get Shinobu. Like, the Demon Slayer license here, you guys have probably heard, is it's like UK only now. So Funko Europe aren't able to ship Demon Slayer for whatever reason, or sell it, whatever the term is, to anyone in Europe except for the UK. Very weird. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually, because Demon Slayer is like a massive like franchise. It's a massive like seller for them as well. So it just seems really weird, but no one seems to know exactly what's going on there with the license. So on the one hand, I like feel sorry for our European brethren, but on the other hand, I'm like, well, at least it makes things a little bit easy for us here in the UK to get these Demon Slayer Funko Pops. And yeah, like I said, this is just beautiful. Look at the butterflies, the color, the like robe, all the different variations, the white, the greens, the pinks, the purple eyes, the variations in their hair color, the like butterfly hairband at the back. It's just such a cool pop. Like I said, the only thing that could have made it better is if it glowed in the dark. I wouldn't put it past Funko maybe like doing a re-release glow in the dark. Although, have they re-released Funko Shop exclusives before? I don't think they have, right? At least not to my memory. If someone does know, drop a comment below. But yeah, so happy to have picked this up. Yeah, one of the best Funko Pops of the year for me. And well, there we go, guys. That is me caught up with my Funko Pop parcels. Until next time, and I hope that's actually quite soon, because I did order a few things from that San Diego Comic-Con drop. No, I did not get the Goldie Roger Wanted poster, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that in the next week, hopefully, when those do come in, so we can check them out. But that is going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments below of everything I showed off today. Which one was your favorite, and what have you guys picked up recently? And as always, we've got plenty more content on the way for you guys. I just literally said I have some San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Funko Pops incoming. As soon as they do arrive, we'll be sure to check those out. 1 week from today, guys, is Manchester Comic-Con. I will be attending. I hope to see some of you guys there. If you are attending, by the way, and you come across the Persona Toys booth and you are buying Funko Pops, make sure to mention to them Geek Lounge, and they will actually give you a discount on your purchase. I am a little bit disappointed that Anthony Starr and Chase Crawford of The Boys have cancelled. I did want to get my Homelander and Deep Funko Pop signed, but it is what it is. I'm sure they will attend future cons here in the UK. Well, Chase Crawford has already been announced for The Love of Sci-Fi. We've got tons of Walking Dead stuff to get signed. Jesse, who plays A-Train in The Boys, is still there. Tons of other guests. I'm looking forward to it. We have more Star Wars Hot Toys on the way. We've got some new things just released that have come in. We can't wait to share those with you guys next week, as well as One Piece cards, more trading cards, statues, Legos, figures, all that jazz we love to play here on the Geek Lounge. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all of it and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It is very simple. Subscribe. Hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!